2, 1. And action. What up, guys? Trevor of the Ice Mask Gang here, and welcome to Game 2 of the playoff series. Game 1 of the NLDS from Wrigley Field. Cardinals versus Cubs. Here we go. Let's start it up.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings
rookie Jack
are
Flattery
probably going to come out
start
on top.
today for the Cardinals.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your defending National League Central Champion, Chicago Cubs.
Boo! Boo! You suck! Get off the field!
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who
Jack
get the ball
Flattery's
here
going
in
for the
Game
Cardinals,
1.
and the Scrubs are going with Kyle Hendricks.
Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Mike Schilt's lineup is Carpenter, Martinez, Adams, Ozuna, DeYoung, Molina the captain, Wong, Bader, and Flattery is the pitcher, batting ninth.
3 runs, you're doing a lot of good things. We'll see if he can be a catalyst for the offense again today.
Kyle Hendricks.
Kyle
will do the
Hendricks
pitching in
is
front of the
on the
hometown
mound.
crowd here in Game 1.
He's
Dan
6'3",
Plesac, what do you got?
190
Hey,
pounds.
Kyle Hendricks is not one of these
age 28, his IQ
overpowering
is
guys.
2.
He's a little bit, he reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88 to 91 with really good sink, great straight changeup, and has the slurve. Not a true curveball, not a true slider. The key to Kyle Hendricks, inducing early contact. The more pitches that hitters see, the better chance they have to hit on him.
There's Zorbis,
If Kyle
Lamar Jr.,
Hendricks is
and the
on,
trader Jason
you'll
Hayward
know
in
early,
the
he'll
outfield.
be getting a lot of quick outs.
Brian Baez,
Okay,
Murphy,
here's how
and
the
Rizzo in
Cubbies
the
are lining
infield.
up defensively. And let's focus on
And
Anthony
Luis
Rizzo.
Contreras
Not only a
is
Gold Glove winner, this guy has
behind
won
the
a
plate.
Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again.
And
with
here's
his
leadoff
soft
hitter,
hands and feel
MVP
for
Matt
the game.
Carpenter.
Leading off tonight for St. Louis, third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
First pitch to
First
Carp.
offering on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline.
Fair
And
ball,
he'll take
on
this
the
to
way.
the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
In the second box, right fielder, Jose Martinez.
Here's Martinez now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the run is Almora.
2 away.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, first baseman.
Here comes Big City Matt Adams, the Cardinal slugger.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped high in the air. Bryant has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. It's the Cardinals nothing. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their division
Murphy,
rival?
Baez, Rizzo, Zobrist, Bryant Contreras, Hayward, Amaro Jr.,
I find
and
myself
Hendricks.
thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in the car to drive
Jack
to the
Flowers
yard,
on the
you
mound
tell
for the
yourself,
Cardinals.
even though you felt bad about it, just
Here in
get
game
2 or
1.
3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does.
He's 6'4",
Look for this lineup to
205
try
pounds,
and
he's 22
execute
years
and
old.
score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively.
Said Ozuna, Bader, and Martinez in the outfield. Carpenter, DeYoung, Wong, and Adams runs the infield, and Yachty is behind the plate.
Ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll lead things
Murphy
off
digs
here
in
in the
for the
bottom half of the
Scrubs.
first.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Let's get underway. First pitch from the rookie, Jack
Ready
Flattery.
with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
1 away.
Batting second, the shortstop.
So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Baez is really quite an athlete. Not only does he drive the ball with great power, but he's also a big-time threat on the base pass. He can really fly.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got tools oozing off him. When he gets out of the car at the stadium, you know he's going to impact the game, whether with his legs or with his bat. Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch on its way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability
Struck
to
him
turn
out.
and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Anthony Rizzo becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. So coming to the plate, Ben Zobrist, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Time for a look at our umpires in
Ed
this
Drummond
one. Behind the plate
at
is
home,
Ed
Clyde
Drummond.
Washington at first,
Matty, we got a
Hendricks
good one
at
behind
second,
the
and
dish
Woody
today.
Keller is at
Drummond.
third.
Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to
DeYoung
And
to
the
Wong
throw is in time
to
to get him
inning.
to retire the side. Cubs strand 1. Still no score.
Ozuna, DeYoung, Molina.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10.
Marcell Ozuna.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
I feel like when you're facing a two-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
Now in the box, Paul DeYoung.
Here's Paulie D now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
We'll bring up Yadier Molina.
Digging in, Yadier Molina. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Almora, and the inning is over.
It's going to be a pitcher's duel here, it looks like.
Down go the Redbirds on a mere 4 pitches. We'll go to the bottom of the second.
Brian Contreras,
no score.
Hayward.
Digging in, Chris Bryant, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Ward Adams for the out.
Batting 6, catcher Wilson Contreras.
Here's
So
Wilson
stepping
Contreras
in,
now.
Wilson Contreras. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off.
It's fouled off. Okay.
The 0-1 on its way. Big tilt on the slider gets a
Strike
swing
2.
and a miss. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Snatched out of midair at
Adams
first
with
base
catch.
for out number 2.
Nice play by Big City Matt Adams. Here's Gayward
So
now.
digging in now, Jason Hayward. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Back up the middle, and Hayward has a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
And it's fouled away. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The bouncer to the left side. DeYoung's got it.
Twonged
Throw the
in
second
the
for
inning.
the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll move to the third
Wong,
with no score.
Bader, Flattery.
Colton Wong will stand in. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy
And
before
Wong's
he really
out.
settles in.
This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he
Bader
ranges
now.
over to handle it for the first out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner toward right
Bader
center.
gets the first hit for the
That's
Cardinals.
the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
We're going to have to play some small ball
If
here.
there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
In now, Jack Flaherty. Runner goes for
Flaherty
second.
with the bunt.
Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher
Bunt
does
is
his
successful.
job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Play some whitey ball here.
Third baseman number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Here's Carpenter.
Here's Matt Carpenter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground.
Open the grounds out.
Throw in
Into the
time,
inning.
and the side is retired. Down go the Redbirds on a mere 4 pitches. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Settling in now, Kyle Hendricks, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Kyle Hendricks.
Popped him up. Wong calls for it.
There.
1 out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now. Potter's going for
Into
a
the box,
1-2-3 inning.
Javier Baez. He reached on a single in his first try. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Got him.
Flattery strikes him out.
Will end the inning. Cubs are down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
Here's
Striding
Jose
into
Martinez
the
as
box.
he
Jose
leads off for the
Martinez
Cardinals.
flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
This game is
fourth
rolling
inning.
right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these
And
two teams
Jose's
would be able
on
to
base
get
for the
some
Cardinals and
base
bring up
runners
Big
on
City.
and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not
Here's
always
Big City
the play.
now.
You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate
First
measures.
pitch to Big City. The Cardinal slugger.
He's set, and the pitch. And he turns this
Adams
one around
hits it a
high and deep
ton.
to center field.
Get up, get up, get up.
And
Gone.
it's
Home run.
gone.
Big City. 2-0 Cardinals on a 2-run blast by Big City. Matt Adams.
So a 2-run shot to left center. His first homer so far in the series as the
2-0
Redbirds have taken a
Cardinals.
2-0 lead.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Here's Marcelo Zuna now.
Into the box now, Marcelo Zuna. Line drive to left.
Zuna.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Here's Paulie D now.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. Seared down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And there are 2 away now.
Here's Yachty now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yadier Molina. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. In the air, out to right. Hayward giving chase. And the inning is over. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning.
Pitch and flattery.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a
Ball
fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Finally, a take. No, seriously. That's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Bader's
Bader
there.
has to roam straight
One
back,
away.
but he has it for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs, left fielder, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2 is a tough spot to be in. He battled.
The 0-1 on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start.
Struck
him
out.
He's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And to this point, these two have topped out at 95 and 91 miles an hour respectively. Here's the first pitch to him. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Cubs strand 1. They're down 2-0. Now batting, Colton Wong. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
Here's Colton Wong now. He leads off to start the game for the Cardinals.
First pitch on its way. This is driven
Wong,
to right.
ball
No
deep
doubt
to
about
right
it.
field.
That one's way
Goodbye. Ladies love the Wong ball. Home run, Colton Wong. 3-0 Cardinals.
A solo shot here for Colton Wong. His first homer here in the series, and the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Here's Harrison Bader now.
The batter.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Therefore it is Hayward now, 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jack Flaherty.
Here's Flaherty now.
Riding in, Jack Flaherty. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. Soft liner to the left side. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
Here's Carp now.
Here's Matt Carpenter. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes Matt Carpenter when we talk about the best hitters in our sport.
He pulls
Carp.
this one high and deep
Get
to
up,
right
baby.
center field.
Get up, get up.
And,
off the
He
wall.
missed a home
Carper
run
hanging
by
to second.
matter of feet. It's off the wall.
You will
and
hold
he
it second.
Will pull into second with a 2-out double.
And it's 3-0 St. Louis still with Carpenter on second for Jose Martinez.
Right fielder, Jose Martinez.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Martinez. A fly out and a single for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Murphy has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 for the Cardinals thanks to this man, Colton Wong. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now a 3-0 lead for St. Louis.
Here's Gayward up with the bat now.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Rounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And this
struck him out.
And missed, and Hayward has gone on strikes, and there's one away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Martinez.
There.
And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
The next Cub up, Kyle Hendricks. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Behind 0-2 now. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he struck him out.
through
7 for the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still down 3-0.
Here's Matt Adams
now. He'll lead off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Liner toward right center. Hayward moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Here's Marcell Ozuna now.
He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Bring up DeYoung now.
Ready once again, Paul DeYoung. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Oh, and he misses
it. And it drops. DeYoung on his way to home. Cardinals may take a 4-run lead here, and they do.
And the run will score all the way from
4-0 St. Louis.
4-0 ball game.
Man, that was a comedy of errors right there. They're kicking the ball all over the yard.
Cubs are playing like Cubs.
all the way around to score. So you wonder why managers retire early? There's your answer right there.
Let's play a little song for you guys, real quick.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field.
Here comes Yadi.
He'll come home with it.
5-0 St. Louis.
And he's safe at home plate.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Here's whiny bitch Joe Madden out because he's whining about them losing, so he's calling in a pitcher.
And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Well, you better get ready for a real short day. Jesse Chavez takes over.
Here's Jesse Chavez. He's 6'2", 175 pounds, and he's 34 years old. His IQ is of a squirrel. Chicago. First pitch to Bader.
Harrison Bader. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Cubs nothing. Here's Daniel Murphy now. And
Here's Daniel Murphy now.
Top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Now he'll step off. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about
if you love to see the Cubs get beat.
Confidence, his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the hard plate.
Fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And another foul ball. And
struck him out.
Strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Here's Javier Baez. And he'll take a
strike one from Flattery.
Plate for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
A weekend in a 2-room vacation cottage with your mother-in-law.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
2 away.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but
One
I'm
more
also
song for you
interested to
guys.
see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. The 1-2. Here's a high
Popped up.
pop-up.
Lord, I was born a Cardinals fan.
Makes the play, and that
You're
will
out.
end the inning. Cubs are down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0.
Dizzy Gizzy and the Mad Hungarian. Sweet fleet-footed Lou Brock saying, catch me if you can. I was born a Cardinals fan.
Confines of Wrigley Field. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look here at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. So in now
Here's
is
Flattery
the
now.
Cardinals pitcher, Jack Flaherty. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Lou Brock.
Swinging a little blooper to center. Murphy.
And Flattery's got a base hit. C4, Fat 4 All-Star infield. A Boyer Grove, Bill White, and Javier. That's 67 route. Roger over and out. Roberto flying high, and I was there. Lord, I was born a
So the
Cardinals
lineup flips over and digging in. Matt Carpenter.
from the Mississippi
was a
Sweet
bagger
Home
for
Bush
him in his last at-bat.
Stadium. From the Redhead to the Roosters, 06 champions. Was born a Cardinals
From the
fan.
stretch. pulled toward right center
These in the
field.
silver bat
Hayward
of
has a
Simba. The 80s game and his skipper came to call. To the classic in the fall, where we played whitey ball. Ozzie swung and Jack Buck made the call.
Digging in once again, Jose Martinez.
Willie and the Wizard, Big Mac and Stan the Man. Where is baseball in America's heartland? Was born a Cardinals fan.
Ground ball to second. This could be two. Barehanded for one.
Double play,
Back to
Martinez.
Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So now it'll be the
Here's
four-hole
Zobrist
hitter,
now.
Ben Zobrist. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Starting
get back to
run out of
focusing
time.
on
They
this.
haven't been able to score
We're in
any
the
runs
seventh.
as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Martinez is right there, and it's a very quick out number one.
The batter, third baseman.
So striding in, Chris Bryant. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. And he throws
Struck
the
him
fastball
out.
by him here, 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move
He's
into
getting
the
kind
later
of tired.
innings.
Let's go ahead and...
First pitch strikes. How about
let's get
over
the bullpen
90%?
going.
That's about as good as it gets.
And he'll reach second
That-
now with one away.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes.
Go ahead and get Hicks warmed up.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he rings
Struck
up
him out.
another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that would.
Hicks and North, I guess. Hicks for the 8th, North for the 9th.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this will be fouled away. Bryant stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a liner. And
Caught by
that
DeYoung.
will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for the Cubs. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit.
Adams, Ozuna, DeYoung. Where's Matt Adams
Next
now?
to bat for St. Louis, Matt Adams. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Lifted down the line in left.
That ball is
And that's in
fair.
there. Base hit.
Adams is on base for the Cardinals.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Here's Ozuna now.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The batter, shortstop.
Ready for another. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Almora, and he makes the catch for the second out. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns.
Doesn't say anything like that. Here's
the
Yachty
catcher,
now.
Yadier Molina. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up.
I mean, Yachty, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender
pitch to
first
Yachty.
and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a
Yachty's on base for the
nice
Cardinals.
offensive player.
And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
That's the name of the game right
Here
there,
on the
boys.
8th inning.
Get on base any way possible. They're not all going to be beauties, but that one falls in front of the left fielder for a base hit.
Here's Colton Wong now.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. This is flared out towards second.
That's
and
3
this will
away.
be put away easily for the out. Step.
Leading off for the Cubs.
It doesn't look very promising
Here's
so
Jordan
far
Hicks
this one
now.
as
He's
we
6'2",
move into the
185
later
pounds.
innings.
He's 21
Down
years
by a
old.
ball, though, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Jordan Hicks is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First pitch on its way. There's a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
One away.
Patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he really
Padres
delivered a
7
fantastic
innings pitched, 4
postseason
hits,
performance.
9 strikeouts, 61 pitches for Jack Flaherty in his playoff
Kyle
debut.
Schwarber will grab
There's
a bat
Schwarber
hit
now.
for the pitcher here.
Number 12,
Against Jordan Hicks.
Kyle Schwarber.
And that's in there for strike 1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well, as he's behind 0-2 now. Fastball
Hicks.
right back to the mound. And he'll just flip
Adams
this on to first for
for
the
the
second out of the inning.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll
Here's
get a lot
Murphy
of with
now.
that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
No runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Got him.
Struck him
And he
out.
goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th inning is set to get underway.
Here's Brandon Kinsler.
enters from the
Now
pen
in
to
for the
start the 9th
Scrubbies.
inning, as he'll try to keep the score right
Here's
where it is
Harrison
heading to
Bader
the
now.
bottom of the 9th.
Leading off for St. Louis. Center fielder.
Here's Bader now.
Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. Nothing.
Let's get Tsunami warmed up just in case.
Comes set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Murphy over to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Number 49.
Bring O'Neill in.
Number 41 will get the call here.
Here's
as he'll hit
Tyler
for the
O'Neill
Number
in the
41.
pinch hit for St. Louis.
Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Here's
Here's
Matt
Carp
Carpenter,
now.
lifetime
Let's go ahead and let
against
Munoz.
Brandon Kinsler. A handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. Number 34 will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Swing and a line drive, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the top of the 9th keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
Jose Martinez
Stepping
now.
up to the plate, Jose Martinez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning.
Here's
now
Adams
he's got
now.
traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Here's Matt Adams now as he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
That right there will end the
And
inning.
two-out
We head to
threat
the
will
9th.
not come to pass as the
Bottom
inning
of the
is
9th.
over.
Here we go.
So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors,
Baez,
and 2 men
Rizzo,
left stranded.
Zobrist.
2, 3, and number 34. It's going to go ahead
Yairo
and stay in the
Munoz
ball
will
game
stay in the game and play
down.
third base.
Third base. Number 34.
Bud Norris.
Here's
a
Bud
right-hander
Norris,
standing
6
6
foot
foot even,
oh.
will take over the pitching duties here.
215 pounds and he's 33 years old. He's taking over trying to
Here's
close out
Javier
game
Baez.
1 of the
And Dan,
NLDS.
what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Struck him
Swing
out.
and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. And he
Struck
strikes
him out
as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making
Here's
it look
Zobrist
pretty
now, the
easy.
Cubs'
This has the
last
makings
batter,
of a good outing
last
so
chance.
far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. The Cubs are down to their final strike here.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And fly the Elm, Chicago. Cardinals win. That's a winner for the Cardinals.
Hey, it's hard to win games.
Cardinals
at
take
any
game
point, but
1
to
of the
win games on the
NLDS
road,
over the Chicago
especially in this
Scrubs.
ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Cardinals take game 1. Mike Schultz, Cardinals are back to doing what they do best.
Time for one final check of
Winning
the line
pitcher,
score.
Jack
As you see the
Lottery.
key
Top hitter for the
players
Cardinals
there
is
in
Matt
this
Adams.
Shutout victory.
Losing pitcher is Kyle Hendricks. Top hitter for the Scrubs is Chris Bryant.
Well, heroes are made
Jack
in the
Lottery is the
postseason, and he
MVP
was
of the
at least the
game
hero in this one.
with
He's our
7
top
innings
player of the
pitched,
game.
4 hits,
And
and
obviously,
9
every game is
strikeouts.
so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
5-0 finish tonight. The St. Louis Cardinals win the opener here in the division series. Jack Flaherty gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
And this is Trevor the Ice Mask Gang signing out.
Our final.